Hi guys, this is Chetan Pudar back again, and today I want to make a very small and a quick video about somebody sending me an email and asking me for an advice. And so I'm going to take a minute and read out to you what this person has written to me. Please pay attention, especially if you have been losing money in options, especially if you have been losing money because somebody has given you advice. Then I would tell you very strongly that make sure that take 5 minutes of your time and listen to this video because it's going to help you, right? So this person has written to me, hi Chetan sir, I have invested 1,06,000 on Nifty February 11,500 call options for an average price of 8.27. Now it's trading at 3.8 as it will expire on 20th February, which is 2019. What should I do? Should I wait or should I sell? Invested by trusting some trading company. Now I'm going to lose my hard-earned money. Please help. So this was the question, or this was a message which was sent to me as a private message on my Facebook. So I thought let me kind of make a video about it because I know after teaching for 8 or 9 years in India, I know that most of the people are losing a lot of money in options. Most of the people are losing money by taking advice of other people, and then they don't know where to go. So they do take the advice thinking that they're going to make a lot of money. And then they lose a lot of money, and then they finally don't have anybody to turn to, so they come and ask me those questions. And the nature of these questions are very, very similar. So this is not the first time I've heard this. So I thought let me quickly make a video to explain to you what exactly is going on, right? So first thing first, my advice to this person, I have as you can see on the screen, I have kind of omitted his name because I did not want the whole world to know about what that name is. So it is irrespective. It could be you, it could be your neighbor, it could be anybody. So first of all, let me give you the advice. The advice is please exit immediately because this is not going to make money, right? Please exit immediately. So let me now first tell you, first of all, that if you're trading into options, then 99.9% people in India always lose money. Right now, why do they lose money? For a couple of reasons, among all the reasons. So I'm not going to get into the hard facts, which I will talk later, but about the soft fact. The soft fact is 99% people who trade into options in India, one, take advice from people who are advisors, professional advisors, and they always lose money. 99% people are the ones who also take advice from different brokers. 99% of the people are the ones who lose money because they have not learned how to trade options. So options is not a very, very simple instrument. It is a fairly complicated thing. So if you are not a professional in the stock market, if you have not learned it, if you have not practiced it, if you don't have that certain experience into the stock market, please do not trade options because it is not how much money you are, how much money you're going to lose, but how soon you're going to lose the money. That being said, now let me quickly explain to you why this person is losing money. Okay, so when you are trading options, there are about 5 different variables which come into options, and those 5 variables, we also call them as Greeks. They're called as delta, gamma, theta, vega, and rho. So there are 5 delta, gamma, theta, vega, and rho. Now these are the 5 variables. So if you ask me what is the pricing of an option, where does the option, how does the option which you buy or sell get the pricing? It is an interplay of these 5 variables, right? And so which means the price of an option at any given point of time over a period of time is going to be determined by that 5 things. It is not going to be determined solely by the price, but 5 other things. So in all, whenever you are trading options, there are actually 8 variables which come into play. One is delta, gamma, theta, vega, rho. Second and 3 of them are personal variables. So whether you make money or not is an interplay of these 8 variables. So when you multiply 8 variables by another 8 variables, you see how complicated it gets. Now that being said, when you are trading options, apart from the price which is moving, so most of the people who are going to give you an advice are going to give you an advice on how the price is moving and hence how option pricing is going to move, but that's not how it is. Okay, apart from these 5 variables which is going on, let us focus on the 2 variables. I'm not going to talk about the 3 variables because that gets a little complicated and it is not in the scope of this video. I'm not here to teach you. But I'm going to focus on those two variables, and those two variables is theta and vega. What is theta? Theta is time decay, which means as the option gets near your expiry, there is a time decay which comes into play, which means that your options are going to lose value, especially if you have bought them, or actually if you bought them. Yeah, when you're selling options, it works in your favor, but if you bought an option, then it is actually working against you. So as the time decay kicks in, as you go near and near to the expiry of the stock of the option, you are going to very quickly lose money. Okay, which means that if you have bought an option without a stop loss, if you have bought an option without understanding, it is just going to lose money because the time decay is killing you. Yeah. Second part of it is what is called as implied volatility. Now, very few people understand what implied volatility is in option and option trading. Implied volatility is a value which you derive by very complex formulas like Black-Scholes formula and things like that. Those are the values which almost every retail trader or every advisor looks above. Okay, so they never focus on vega, that is implied volatility. So all in all, to give you a very clear thing, if you are thinking that you are going to trade options because of a leverage, or if you're going to trade options because it is only based on price, you're just going to lose money, because one, implied volatility is automatically going to kill you and kill your pricing. Time decay is going and running against you, so which means you are guaranteedly going to lose it. So my answer to this whole thing is, without making options any complicated, is please quit this option and sell off and save as much money as possible. So I hope I have been able to explain this to you as short as possible and as sweet as possible. So please do not get into the option game unless and until you learn. Option is something which you learn the last. So first of all, learn how to trade stocks, make money in stocks. Learn how to trade futures, make money in futures. After you are very comfortable with your complete systems, processes, strategies, rules, how does the stock market work, is when you actually get into the options play and option strategies, right? So thank you guys, thank you for your time. If you have any further questions, you can type it down. Let me see if I can help you with it, because it does not make any sense for anybody to lose money. Thanks and bye.